didn't see this reserve issue coming to such a level, or the exchange rate, interest rates being hiked overnight, but it's come exponentially, it's gone up. It's not at moderate levels. So in that sense, I think it is a very tough year. But I think it's a manageable level because of the regulation and how we've operated and how we built up the capacity.
How robust is our risk management framework within our banking system? Is there anything that we can work on in that respect?
I think our regulation is quite advanced in the sense that the framework is good. Our banks, financial services sector and the banks have been quite resilient through trying times. Now we are being tested to the maximum right now. So we've never been in this situation, but we started Basel III early in 2013. Then we were implemented much to everybody. All whole business community was saying IFRS 9 is too early, but we implemented that. So we started looking at expected loss rather than incurred loss, which resulted in higher impairments due to this regulation and control. So there were liquidity caps, there are foreign currency borrowing caps. So all those things in terms of a principle-based thing, all the right thing, which is now paying off. If you look at the banks, well capitalized, except dollar liquidity is a country issue, but other than that, quite liquid. And the DSIBs, as you call it, the systemically important banks, are very robust in terms of all metrics. That is possibly going to change because of the severe stress now. So I think the regulation has been pretty strong, which has put us in good stead. And then if you look at the governance structure in banks, there is an integrated risk management framework. So we operate within that. We try to identify various different risks, one morphing into another. We have a risk appetite at the very top, then we have risk limits, then we have individual operating limits. So all that is managed, and there is oversight from the board risk committee, and the chief risk officer in a bank reports directly into the board risk committee. So there is independence. So all that is quite robustly implemented by the central bank also. There is a supervisory review process. There is an ICAP process where you do your capital assessment. There is a stress testing within that. We do all these things right, which has benefited us and managed to keep us profitable, right? All this. But now this year, I would say that these are lots of things beyond sort of our control, and
it's a macro problem.
It's a macro issue, and which we couldn't have safeguarded for some of these risks because we didn't see this reserve issue coming to such a level, or the exchange rate, interest rates being hiked overnight. So all these things have come. I wouldn't say it's a surprise, but it's come exponentially, it's gone up. It's not at moderate levels. So in that sense, I think it is a very tough year. But I think it's a manageable level because of the regulation and how we've operated and how we built up the capacity.
Excellent.